Hello and welcome to another MCO market update on XRP. The XRP chart is currently, likely still caught in a correction. On the smaller time frame, we'll take a look at that in a minute. You will see that local resistance that we communicated before is still being respected. So the local trend is still down here in this fourth wave correction. I'm labeling that an A, B, C structure. Of a wave 4, and the correction is still unfolding. And as I said in previous updates, the support zone here between $1.21 and $1.55, that is still holding, and that is the key support zone to watch for this wave 4 correction. Any break below it will be too deep for such a wave 4. It will just be too deep, and then we will have to consider other interpretations, like, for example, that the wave 2 is unfolding. That's a different type of a correction. It is deeper. In my opinion, it doesn't really fit into the context. Therefore, it is only labeled the alternative, and it would be a questionable scenario. So if that happens, I will try to guide you here as good as possible. And we would need to pay attention to this support zone below between 87 cents and 60 cents then. But until we really break below $1.21, we don't need to focus on that scenario too much. For now, the local trend is down, and I'm waiting for signals on the smaller time frame to understand that a fifth wave to the upside has started in our yellow scenario, which should still take us to around about $5, $5.65, maybe even the $6 area. But again, the condition is that the market holds above $1.21. For now, the depth of this correction that started in December, January, that's not too deep. That's not extensive. Everything is still okay and going according to the presented scenario here. The preferred scenario is currently the yellow one, and we're waiting for signals that the market, or that the buyers turn up, and that a, let's say, larger wave 5 is starting. Let's take a look at the smaller time frame for XRP, and you get a good understanding there of the relevant local support levels and local resistances. Now, in yesterday's update, I provided the information that most likely within this correction, okay, so if we zoom out a little bit, within this correction that started in January, we're likely working on an A, B, C structure, and the C wave to the downside will be a 5-wave move. We completed waves 1, 2, 3, and we could be in the fourth wave, should get another low in wave 5, at least in the preferred interpretation on this particular time frame. That would be 5 waves down in wave C of the wave 4 correction. Zooming into the detail, and if we go to the 1-hour time frame, then you can see that this fourth wave bounce is likely still unfolding. It's an internal correction, you could say, in a larger correction. It's correcting the move to the downside. So also in downtrends, we get corrective movements, in this case then to the upside, but they should not form new highs. So if the interpretation is correct, then we are likely now working on an internal fourth wave. I provided a micro support region to which the price already reacted. Not a major reaction, but it's in line with what I'm tracking for Bitcoin as well, that we could be working on a larger wave 4 here, for example, as an A, B, C structure. That's typically how wave 4s, like wave 4 corrections, are structured. And then, as long as resistance remains respected, we could get another low. So I made you aware, pay attention to this area for some support between $1.68, and $1.84. But please note that this is only a micro support region. I consider it provides only weak support. So it's not a very good setup for higher prices or something, Resistance, local resistance, is defined between $1.93 and $2.16. So as long as we stay below $2.16, that means the overall pressure remains downward. At the same time, it means if the market can generate a break above this resistance zone, a more substantial low might already be in, and we will have to reinterpret the chart, at least on the local level. It would, of course, be in line with the larger time frame anyway. That's the update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.